So you want to start a business. Today, I'm going to give you 7 quick and easy tips to get you started with starting your business in 2022. See you in a moment. Hello and welcome to my channel. And for those of you that are new, welcome to the club, OMG Scrunchie Club, that is. My name is Lamiel. I'm the creator of OMG Scrunchie Club, as well as the creator of the Hairbow Box. But today, we're not talking about those businesses. I want to help you get your business started. So let's go ahead and get started with these 7 quick and easy tips. So tip number 1 is to do something that you're passionate about. So if you have a passion for something and you feel like it is marketable, just give it a try and do something that you're passionate about. It is easy for small business owners to be more creative and feel more in charge of their business if they're doing something that they're passionate about. And as well, it comes a lot easier to do something that you enjoy doing versus doing something that you're forced to do. So when you're starting your business, think about that. What is something that I love to do? So as a little girl, I grew up wearing hair bows and scrunchies. So back in the 90s, I decided to start making hair bows and selling scrunchies. So I started out with a hair bow business called the Hairbow Box. And then from there, I branched off into making an individual separate company for scrunchies. So that's how I was able to develop my businesses. It was something that I've always enjoyed doing. I've been wearing hair bows since birth, and so have my daughters, but now they're getting a little too old and think they're not as cool, but they do like scrunchies. So make sure that you're passionate about what you're doing. Your small business idea will more likely succeed if it's something you're passionate about rather than something that you think you could make money from. So sometimes people see others making money off of doing something and you're like, hey, I can do that too, but it doesn't work out as well for you. One reason is, or could be, is that is not something that you're truly passionate about. You just see that it's a quick way to make money, and you're not actually making money because the product that you're producing is not as of a great quality, maybe if it were something that you really enjoyed doing. So many small business owners find that if they like a product or service they provide, they're more likely to work harder and to achieve success. So that's number 1. These aren't in any particular order, but I'm just giving them to you with a numerical number. So number 2 is to understand your target market and existing market. How can you gain a competitive advantage if you don't know who your competition is? So when I first started my hairbow business, for the subscription boxes, there was only one other subscription company selling subscription box hair bows. So I was like, hey, this is something that I wanted to do. And I researched and I went for it, and it has been very successful for me. So to achieve business success, you must familiarize yourself with your competitors so that you can stand out and break the mold. It is possible to develop an excellent business plan concept and deploy it in the wrong area. So you may want to make something, but you're targeting the wrong audience or the wrong area. So the likelihood of success may decrease, rather as if you were to research and find which area, which route, which avenue you need to go towards to market your business. That could have a greater return, and you will have the potential audience that will come and purchase your products. So an idea that could work very well in a large, densely populated area simply may not get the foot traffic or number of customers needed in an area with fewer residents. And this is so true. For example, when I first started selling my hair bows, my hair accessories, I did a lot of craft shows, and based off of where I was, the demographic of people, income, I had to adjust my prices. For example, in bigger cities, I was able to sell my products higher. In smaller cities, I was having to adjust to make it affordable for those people in that area. But now with the technology of the internet, you can kind of just make one flat price and people will just have to pay that price. So you don't have the flexibility as you would if you were in person doing market to market in an area to adjust the prices. So that is something that you want to keep in mind also. Also, doing good market research can make can help you make informed decisions on how to spend your marketing budget. So if you know you need to target a certain audience here, you may need to increase your amount that you spend. But starting out in the beginning as a small business, you may not have a huge budget for marketing. So one of the best and freest, I don't know if that's a word, marketing strategies is to use social media. I am not a big social media user, but I have seen the impact and the positive responses that other businesses have gotten from using social media. So try to utilize that. I know TikTok is very huge for people that are trying to market and advertise their business. So you may want to look into using TikTok as well. So number 3, when you have an idea of what you want to make, before you get your business license, I suggest doing a proof of concept, which means make a sample of whatever you want to sell, get an audience or a few friends or family members to test out your product. You don't want to spend an entire life savings on starting a small business because you don't know if it will be successful or not. So get a small audience of people or friends to test out the product. So what I did for both of my businesses, I decided to make samples and I sent them to friends and family and went from there, and I got thumbs up and approvals from all of them. So I was able to know, hey, I can launch this. If you work at a company, employees or coworkers are like some of the coolest people to try to give products to. That is how I started making hair bows to sell. I've been making hair bows for a long time, but I didn't start selling hair bows until 2005. So I had coworkers that would come to my desk. I would literally sit at work at my desk and make hair bows and jewelry too. So get your friends and family to test out your products and to see if it's successful or not. Okay, so number 4, starting with a business plan. So after you test the proof of concept, then you can start with a business plan. You can move this to the front if you want, but it will take time to make a business plan. But the goal is, as a small business or as starting out, keep your business plan simple. You don't have to make a long, elaborative business plan. Most small businesses that start out are self-funded, so you're not writing a business plan to someone to ask for money. The objective of your business plan is to set a goal and to kind of keep track of what you want to do and where you want to go. So that is something that I suggest and recommend to anyone starting a business. Have a plan. Maybe start out with a plan, financial plan of saying, hey, I want to make $10,000 within the next 6 months. Set a goal of how you would do that and go from there. Also, you can set in your business plan how you want to allocate finances. For example, you will have to restock your product, and when you sell it, you want to make sure you keep some of your profit for your business expenses as well as restocking. And then if you can, you want to pay yourself. Many small business owners don't pay themselves for the first year or so. So if you're unable to do that, just make sure you try to reinvest and circulate that money back into your business. So next, number 5, establish your own business and legal entity. So you want to make sure that if your state or country requires that you get a business license, you do that and pay your taxes. So most states have a small business office where you can go and ask questions. They'll give you information on how to get a business license, how to register your business, as well as how and when you should pay your taxes. So you want to do that so that you stay clear of any legal troubles and not rob the government of your money that you have to give to them. Okay, so number 6, recognize your strengths and weaknesses and don't be afraid to ask for help. Many times as a small business owner, I personally have to deal with this all of the time. I am everything in my company. I am the marketer, I am the photographer, the videographer, I do the web development, I do every single thing. So you have to wear many hats, unless you have friends and family that you can call on and ask for help. Sometimes my kids and my husband will help me pack my hair bows and scrunchies to get sent off to the post office. And don't be afraid to ask for help. It is okay, and it is okay to not know everything. So for example, if marketing is your weakness, reach out to someone that knows marketing. Fiverr is a good resource site to reach out for people, and maybe you can get someone to help you with your marketing or whatever you're lacking, maybe website development. So try to find other resources or outlets to pick up where you are lacking. But it's okay to not know how to do everything. And remember, when starting a business, especially a small business, everything or a lot of things are trial and error. You learn from your mistakes and you figure out as you go. So my last step in this 7-step process is take a leap of faith and seize the moment. Don't be afraid to try. There's nothing wrong in trying, especially if it's something that you're passionate about doing. You don't want to look down the road years later and say, hey, I should have tried that. Or, hey, I had that idea 10 years before that person did, and look at them now. They're making all of this money that I could have been making. And remember, it's okay if you fail. You learn from your mistakes, and sometimes things will not go as fast for you as the other person that you know or your neighbor. So don't compare your business to someone else's business success. So if you find something that is not working for you, try to adjust it to make it work for your business. Also, look at your competitors, see what they're doing that is successful and how you can implement it in your own creative way to make it work for your business. So that is all that I have today for for giving help and tips on starting a business. 7 easy tips for starting a business. In an upcoming video, I plan to do videos on branding, choosing a logo or creating a logo, and some other business ideas and strategies that you can use. But for now, my friends, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.